Yo, what's good with y'all? YouTube, this your boy AD, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Just Another Sports Fan podcast. Before we get started, I would like to ask you to like, subscribe, share, comment, so we can get this good basketball talk out to all the people out there. In this episode right here, won't be a long one, just going through my picks for tonight's games. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Starting with the Atlanta Hawks versus the Knicks in the Game 6 in Atlanta. Now, last game, Jalen Brunson put on a masterclass, had 39 points, but that was about it for the Knicks, and they still found a way to win. Cat only took 10 shots. Jalen Brunson ain't passing that rock to none of them niggas, man. And y'all know that. Man, you know he a bucket. And he gonna need to be that tonight to close them out on the road. Because I believe that CJ McCollum will play better. The role players for Atlanta like Kuminga, Dyson Daniels, who actually had a pretty solid game last time in Game 5. And Jalen Johnson, about time he showed up to the series, he had a good Game 5 as well. All of them are going to need to be all hands on deck for Game 6 if they want to extend this series to a Game 7, going back to New York. But I just believe that it's time, At some point, I always say, the better team, if you're the better team, it's going to show in the 7-game series. And I believe that the Atlanta Hawks' hope has ran its course and that the Knicks will close the series out tonight in Atlanta. Next game, the Celtics on the road in Philly, taking on the 76ers. Now, I know that the Boston Celtics got to be pretty pissed that they sold a golden opportunity to close the series down at home in Game 5. They let Embiid, who ain't been healthy in God knows how damn long, go in there and put 33 on their top. But when you think about it, who over there in Boston is actually a good matchup for Joel Embiid? Not Nikola Vucevic. Nice player. Ain't got the foot speed or the size for real. He big, but he ain't Joel Embiid big. Like, they ain't got no size over there to deal with that man. Joel Embiid problem is him. His health. His body. If he can fight through that and put up another performance like they did in Game 5 and bring that to Philly tonight in Game 6, man, we might be looking at a Game 7 going back to Boston. Because I tell you what, Boston been whooping up on them and shit for the most part of these past couple years. But one thing about it, man, Philly ain't scared of them niggas, bro. Tyrese Maxey ain't scared of them niggas. And with this young bull, VJ Edge gone, he brought a different level of dog there, if you ask me. And now Paul George, all he got to do is just fill in, do this and that when it's called upon. Pretty dangerous, if Boston go in there and sleep on them. And I think that Boston gonna go in there and sleep on them because Boston just do silly shit like this. Like, closing the series is tough, especially on the road. Especially when, your best player in Tatum, he's still working his way back. He's looked pretty good these playoffs. Him and Jaylen Brown pretty much have been phenomenal. But at the same time, man, you just worry, man. Is it too much on him right now? The way he tried to come back and rush to be here, can he keep sustaining it? Can he keep it up? Maybe he can, but I don't think so tonight. So give me Philly to survive and force a Game 7 back in Boston, where they'll probably lose. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now, the last game I'll speak about, my favorite series so far. Behind Orlando and Detroit series. But my next favorite series so far, just because of the physicality and the just don't fuck with each other nature of the team, the Denver Nuggets on the road tonight in Minnesota, looking to avoid elimination against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, this series has took a hit due to the injury to Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo doesn't even have a chance to come back, even if they do somehow find a way to advance. And even if Anthony Edwards could even come back, it wouldn't be to the next series minimum anyway. So it's gonna be tough for Minnesota to win this game tonight without the presence of AD. I mean, not AD, but AE and Dante. Because I'm gonna tell you what, the way that Denver looked in Game 5, just hitting on all cylinders, people keep forgetting that the Denver Nuggets are champions. They just not finna lay down for these niggas. And now since Ant-Man out, they really probably smell blood in the water. Like, they know they can't lose to these niggas now. Like, what Jokic and Jamal Murray, like, you want that on your resume that you lost to Ayo, the Sumu, and Bones Holland, and Rudy Gobert, nigga? Jaden McDaniels? And the way he been talking crazy about y'all, he better make sure he better make sure he do his part tonight. That whole, y'all still the same defenders that he called bad. So he better go out there and show that. Because if Minnesota go back to Game 7 in Denver, Sunday night, it'll be Saturday night. Saturday night, man, they're going to get the doors blown off from Saturday night. Like, Minnesota, if they knew better, they'll do everything they can to win this game tonight. They just don't have enough, and they will not win this game tonight. I don't think Julius Randle going to be able to do enough without Ant. I don't think the Sumu Bones going to be able to recreate that. I just don't see it. And I see Denver, with Jokic having a pretty solid game, Jamal Murray and the rest of them boys coming together and forcing the Game 7 back at home to try to close the series out in a home arena. But with that, that's the end of the video. And I would like to thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend to tune into the Just Another Sports Fan podcast. And until next time, I will see y'all. Peace out.